Hi everyone, my name is Raisa and Nadia and I am from 1 Pyongan High School. Today I'm gonna review one of my favorite novel. The title is 12 Stories of Glen Anggara. Okay, so 12 Stories of Glen Anggara is a novel written by Lulu KF, a well-known writer from Indonesia. 12 Stories of Glen Anggara is a spin-off Lulu KF best-selling novel which was published in 2018, namely Mariposa. Novel 12 Stories of Glen Anggara was first published in 2019. Like the story of Mariposa, which was adapted into a film and success in becoming a very popular film, the 12 Stories of Glen Anggara was also adapted into a film with the same title. 12 Stories of Glen Anggara story is teenage love story that has unique conflict. Lulu KF is a writer who actively uploads her work on the Wattpad platform. All of his published works were originally published on Wattpad, including the story of 12 Stories of Glen Anggara. This book is equipped with a protector. If we open the cover, then we will see the original cover. The color is turquoise green. 12 Stories of Glen Anggara has 384 pages. You can see. Okay, this novel tells of a man named Glen Anggara. Glen Anggara is a handsome man who also comes from a wealthy family. But Glen is known to have a level of intelligence that can be considered below average. Glen is very kind and friendly person. Glen also really likes freedom, so he just wants to do everything that can make him feel happy. Glen has an absurd and annoying attitude, which always makes people around him angry. Glen is one only child of a wealthy family. His parents certainly love Glen very much and always give him everything he wants. Glen has graduated from high school, but he hasn't decided when he wants to go to college and what major he wants to major in. The only things that Glen talked about after graduating high school was just playing games. While his friends were busy preparing for college, Glen spent the long vacation just playing games. Yes, that's what is called doing everything that Glen likes and can make him feel happy. His parents had actually pursued Glen in various ways to awake his son, but their efforts never worked to open Glen's heart. Until one day, Glen met a pale-faced beautiful girl named Shena. The girl suddenly asked Glen to be her boyfriend. Glen, who didn't know the girl, of course immediately rejected her and thought that Shena was a strange and crazy person. However, during Glen and Shena's second meeting, Glen accidentally finds a piece of paper belonging to Shena which contains 12 wish lists written before sunset. Glen did not understand the meaning of the writing on the paper until one day he knew one thing about Shena that made him understand why at their first meeting Shena dared to ask him to be her lover. Glen finally understood the meaning of Shena's 12 wish list. Glen decided to help Shena fulfill her 12 wishes. At first, Glen had doubts, but he had the desire to do good while he lived. Glen thought that he was something he would do only once in his life. And Glen also has believed that by doing this, not only Shena will feel happy, but he himself will also feel happy because of his kindness. Glen finally helped Shena sincerely and happily. In fact, Glen also really made Shena feel that she was a very lucky and special person in this world. Shena feels comfortable with Glen's presence by her side, and Shena begins to love Glen. The feeling arises not only because Glen is handsome and wealthy, but because Glen saw his sincere, very kind and candid attitude. XII novel 12 Stories of Glen Anggara. 12 Stories of Glen Anggara is indeed a teenage romantic lover story, but this story is not like the usual romantic stories. This is because Lulu KF inserted this love life that grew together with life conflict, where Shena struggled to survive and tried to make her dreams come true. This story has many life values that are full of meaning and of course can be a lesson for readers. Luluk HF is able to create unusual or unique character, like Glen, who innocent, stupid but very kind and friendly. Senna is also described as a brave, cheerful, and unlight figure. This unique and strong character adds color to this love story, making the story of 12 Stories of Glen Anggara even more interesting. Overall, Luluk HF wrote the story of 12 Stories of Glen Anggara very well, where the love story is interesting, the daily stories of the character are also very relevant and insert fresh humor. Novel 12 Stories of Glen Anggara can certainly be the right choice for those of you who want to read a fun and light story to accompany you in your free time. Weakness novel 12 Stories of Glen Anggara. Some readers feel that are a number of parts of the story that are less logical and too cringe. Like the scene when Glen's mother held a Thanksgiving event because Glen had just girlfriend. Also, Glen's mother who made birthday party to her pet cat in order to meet Shayna. However, this drawback is closely related to the preference of each reader. The moral message novel 12 Stories of Glen Anggara. The moral message is we should always be grateful for this moment, for the life we have, the life that has been given to us. Be grateful for all the things that make up life, no matter how small is it, like the bread you can still get, the water droplets around you, and so on. Because things that we consider trivial may be very valuable to others. Being grateful should not only be expressed spiritually to the Creator, but also through deeds. Do good and spread positive things to all living things that live side by side with us. Maybe that's all from me. Thank you for watching. Bye.